we late. I know we late. We was over here talking. I was over here venting, Loki. But we are here. It's me, your boy, your forever. Well, also, your Are You Fucking Serious quiz champ. And on top of that, your forever IC champ, Matty Reigns, the final Matty himself. It's a cold one here in Louisville. And it's gonna get colder. It's gonna be near a record low. We're under frost advisory tonight. It's gonna be down to 36. And it's October. And I don't like this. This is Ohio weather. And this ain't fun. And speaking of Ohio, my fellow Bearcat Buckeye brethren himself, Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion, the teacher man himself, Mike who? Mike Jones. What up, Mike?
Thank you to my brother Matty Bischoff for the intro. First off, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Cookies. Shout out to Batty. Shout out to Kanisha. Shout out to our brother Reggie.
Right.
Shout out to everybody who support us. Shout out to our brother Mongo. He had surgery today. He's fine.
Right.
You know, he just has to have one of his procedures, but our brother's fine. He's recovering. He's doing well. You guys will see him soon. Shout out to our brother Kenny. You know, he won't be available this evening, though. He's holding it down at work.
Right.
Shout out to brother Tito doing the same thing. And, yeah, NXT is tonight. Raw was, at least from what I saw, was interesting.
Raw was, I mean, we'll just get right on into it. I mean, last night's Raw was taped. Mm-hmm. And we told y'all that going into it. Mm-hmm. So, like, soon as we, honestly, for me, I was already tired. So I already read the spoilers. And I was like, all right, I'm going to be done as soon as I see the War Raiders. I already know what's going to happen. I sat here, smoked me something. I sat here, got me all bundled up and I had on that big hoodie last night. I put a blanket on over my legs. And I sat here and was like, yeah, okay, War Raiders. Next thing I know, Cody came out and they was done. But I already, because I'm like, I already read everything. I already know what's going to happen. So, like, I had somebody during the retweet when I was doing all the promoting and everything. Even they said, this NXT should blow Raw out the water this week. It really should. But let's get right into Raw. They started off with Rhea. We had Mommy kicking the show off. She out there talking her shit. And then eventually she calls out Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I don't really care. They don't come out, but we get Tiffy. It's Tiffy time. All Tiffany basically is there to talk shit on behalf of Nia. All she tells her, she needs to stay out of their business or she's going to have a problem. Stay out of Nia's business because, you know, we're on the road to Crown Jewel. It's going to be Liv versus Nia. I guess they ain't even shown the belt, what the belt going to look like for the women because it ain't going to be that huge, humongous looking thing. Right. We know it ain't going to be that. That's the Gunther belt. Cody ain't going to win. That's why I'm like, Cody's not going to win that because that belt is ridiculously big.
Cody going to die.
Right. So we get all that. I mean, Rhea basically tells her, she said, it ain't Tiffy time. Oh, man. Yeah, we put all the comments up here. Yeah, Mongo, take the week off. The champs will handle this. Tito said, man, fuck Kenny. Then said, sup, champs? What up, Tito?
What's up, Tito?
Yeah. Mommy and Tiffy. Tiffy time turned into Stiffy time for me. What up, Kadesha? Yeah, Mommy and Tiffy came here. That crowd definitely standing at attention. I was wait for that. I saw that. Uh, basically, what happened, but we knew what was gonna happen. A little shoving match happens between them. Liv and Raquel got to come out there being the chicken shit heels. Blindside them. Raquel hits Rhea with a big boot. Liv whoops Tiffany's ass with her own briefcase and then with a title belt. So then right into that, so we leading into that, that should tell you right there. Oh man, Teddy Long special. They're gonna get a tag match. That's what we had is later in the night. But to open the first match of the night, they got right to the point because it's a 2-hour show and they ain't got time to waste. They go right into the women's tag title match of Bianca and Jade taking on Damage Control with my baby, my girl, Lash Legend. She was there. Well, she was there taped. And then Jakar Jackson, they had all that chocolate in the ring all at once. That was a great damn match. Damage Control tried to get some fuckery in there, but Lash and Jakar made sure that they weren't gonna get that. You damn right, man. Yeah, you damn right. The crowd love them. They know who Lash and Jakar is. They know them from NXT. So, and I love the fact that they interfered to make sure that Jade and Bianca still won. And then afterwards, I guess on an internet exclusive, they called out Damage Control. So Damage Control might be coming down to NXT, or Lash and Jakar might continue to make their mini main roster debut. I'm for it. I want to see Lash and Jakar all the time. I love them. They are a really good tag team. That's gonna pop.
A lot of things gonna pop, Batty. I'm sidetracking here. I thought about what you said about the weather. It's some bullshit. It's raining. So like,
it's raining here y'all now. It was raining here like 2 or 3 hours ago.
We got that same rain, and like Matt said about record chilling weather, we're experiencing the same thing. An hour and 45 minutes north of Cincinnati. It's some bullshit.
It is.
It is some flat out bullshit because, like, as we're talking about as we recapping Raw, part of my brain is like, man, this weather is some bullshit. Heat on. I don't want to have the heat on in October.
Like, I got the heat on, everybody bundled up. I got to break out the winter hats. I'm over here breaking out the winter coat. I'm over here. All this stuff ain't even. I'm pulling out my stuff. I'm over here like I packed all this up in like May.
Right, you got to pull it out already.
Hey, dang.
But yeah, I just had to get that off. But yeah, them girls ready. Like they are ready. Jakar and Lash, because that tag team division needs a spark, and those two bring that spark. Because that tag team division, and I said a couple weeks ago in the chat, that shit is on life support.
Like especially with putting it back on Bianca and Jade, like who gonna beat them?
Now, we mentioned those two earlier.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be them.
It definitely.
It'd have to be Rhea and Tiffy time. Because no, them actual teams can't beat them. And we said it before. It's going to have to take another super team to dethrone Jade and Bianca. It's going to have to be. Lash and Jakar? No. I saw the highlights from their match on SmackDown. Those girls did a great job. But no. They already divided the Unholy Alliance. Why? I don't know. Because them two together?
Yeah,
good.
the only way I see
good.
Lash and Jakara winning, because they're not gonna beat them straight up. The only way they're gonna beat them is if they make it a multi tag match. Them Damage Control, them and Damage Control both got to be in it. Just like that, just like Jade and Bianca lost the last time. They got to lose their stuff with multi tag matches.
Yeah,
because everybody go just straight just whoop their ass.
Hell no. And again, you and having another multi tag team match would just further book that division in the corner.
Right.
So you have to come up with another makeshift tag team to beat them. And I know I'm jumping the shark a little bit, but fuck it. You got to have Rhea and Tiffy do it. Especially if Tiffy doesn't, I think she's going to have a failed cash in.
As soon as she won it, because at some point in time, I always say it, at some point in time, with that women's Money in the Bank, it has a 100% cash-in rate. Somebody got to lose.
Mm-hmm. And she would be the perfect person to lose, especially they just paired her up with Rhea. Because we know how that's going to go. That's going to be the female DB and Kane. Or the female Bar.
Especially give something to give, like have Rhea be outside of the title picture, just like they're doing with Bianca. Like all this time, Bianca has not been in the women's title picture. She's just been in the tag team scene or having rivalries with another tag team without the belt being involved, and they're just having a bunch of singles matches.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like this is probably the longest she's not been in the like women's world title picture ever.
And you know what? And that's fine. Like you just said, Matt, get like how they did with Bianca, give her another route somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
She could be in the tag team division with Tiffy. At this point, what else they gonna do? As much as I know in the past we've talked about, how makeshift tag teams, wouldn't be as beneficial to the division, but in this case, it has to be. You have to have a legit challenger for Bianca and Jade. You have to. Otherwise, nobody's going to beat them head up. You have to have another dominant force with someone who they put the rocket on.
Mm-hmm.
They put that rocket on Tiffy time, hence while she has that briefcase. And the crowd loves her.
Right.
I saw a comment on Instagram that said, this is basically Wednesday Addams and Barbie.
It was that when someone on Twitter was like, look, it's Barbenheimer. I'm like, yep, it's back again. Oppenheimer and Barbie. They back one more time.
Yep. That's even better. Oppenheimer and Barbie. Yep. That's exactly who those two are.
I love it because, like you said, to be team hell no. Be them. Because everyone, I honestly feel like if they really want to, I know Nia is really over as this big unstoppable monster and heel, but if they really want us to really want to put her over, let her beat Tiffy. Because everybody's just assuming when Tiffy cashes in on her, it's like, yeah, she's going to cash in, but is she going to win? Do we know she's going to win?
Right.
We know she's going to cash in on her. But every time Nia has been like, bitch, what you do? Especially that Bad Blood. She sat up like Undertaker, like, I know you ain't thinking about doing that. She straight sat up like a black mama, like, hey, what you need? Mama, I missed the bus. No, that fuck you didn't. It was like, but I did. Daddy said, now you're going to pop her empty. Yeah. And then Luke was going to be mad. European Elegance going to be mad. He going to be mad that the titty's been flattened. So after all that, we get Finn Balor rolling up on Adam Pearce, basically asking where his rematch against Damian Priest is. And I'm like, Finn, my nigga, you lost, so you not about to get that. What up, another Mike Woodson? Yeet. What up? Adam Pearce decides to hit him with the no. And he says, no, you're not getting no rematch, but you and JD about to straight up start defending them tag titles.
Exactly. Exactly. I was thinking about that. Like I had turned from football and I saw Finn rocking around, but I'm thinking like, when are they gonna actually defend those belts?
We've had one title defense since they've won them.
And at this point,
take the belts off them.
Take the belts off them. Just combine both belts, okay? Just make it an undisputed tag team champions, please. Like I don't want to start a rant, but fuck it.
SmackDown got more story than Raw. At least they got like they're about to have the Motor City Machine Guns. They got DIY Profits. They still got the Bloodline. Like they gonna have people. Raw just got they got teams, but don't nobody ever be fighting for the tag titles because
unless the War Raiders kill them.
That's who I'm thinking go do it. So as soon as he said that, then Liv rolled up and basically told them, hey, what up, y'all? Raquel gonna be, she the newest member of the New Judgment Day, which is just just further establishing their assness. Then we get a hype reel because in this new 2 hour, they can't do a bunch of promos, so they do a bunch of reels. They did like back-to-back political ads, except they were just promo packages. So they hype us up on some American made. And then hold on. Let me get Batty real quick. Somebody photoshopped those Black Baba sleep by. The Batty, who gonna be these cops coming in? Why the hell are we doing cops and wrestling? And then Logan, what up, Logan? I think Damage Control's next feud is last. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And
that's I definitely out on free TV on the CW. And then Carlito definitely was shocked. He was like, oh. It was like, yes, Carlito. They bringing her there. They're bringing Bit back. So we get a promo for American Made, basically talking about how great they are. And then right after that ends, we get Braun Breaker cutting a promo, basically saying as to why he turned OJ, which was, fuck all that bullshit. I'll do what the fuck I want, which I'm fine with that. Then, literally right after that, they went back to back to back. They go to a sit down between Adam Pearce and Bronson Reed, where basically Adam Pearce is like, hey, I let y'all do what y'all want, but y'all been wild. Like, y'all tearing up shit. And then he's like, yeah, I understand that, but why? But where's Seth Rollins at? He's like, yeah, fuck all that. I don't care about Braun. Yeah, I heard him. I'll get back at him. Where's Seth at? I want Seth. That's all he want to know. Where the fuck is Seth Rollins?
Mm-hmm.
He want his match with Seth. That's what we on the road to. Oh, he said he wants the match to show that he's a top guy. And Pierce says, if they're on the same page and he hopes that they are, he'll talk to Seth. And Bronson basically tells him, you better not keep him waiting too long. Or Adam Pearce, he gonna beat your ass next.
Gonna beat your bald-headed ass.
Right, bald-headed skiddle-diddle. You be the next one. You will be the next one. And right, Mike had just brought them up. Alpha Academy comes out versus their mystery opponents. And they are the new old name back. The War Raiders. Eric and Ivar are finally fucking back. Eric got that neck all the way healed up. Ivar all healed up. And they're back in the tag team scene because in that promo with Adam Pearce and Finn, he announced a #1 contenders tournament. And this was the first match to kick it off. I'm going to go right to the point. Eric and Ivar whooped that monkey ass. They beat the shit out of Alpha Academy, thus giving NWO more points because I made sure we picked them up.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure. Bye-bye, New Day. Hello, War Raiders. Oh, so that was a good-ass squash match. Because in the new 2-hour time, we ain't got time for long matches all like that.
Nope.
Adam Pearce tossed to Seth Rollins, and basically Rollins says injuries are a part of the game, makes a plea. Basically, he wants to be able to avenge himself, but he also wants to be able to have the best Seth Rollins out there on the show as possible. And this is where Matt falls asleep. I saw that, and then Cody came out, and I went to sleep because I'm like, I don't care about. I like you, Cody, but I don't need to hear that. I know what you're gonna say. Gunther comes out there to talk that shit. Basically, call him a bitch, call him poor. He coming out there doing that Drago shit. If y'all seen Rocky 4, y'all know what he doing. Gunther come out there and just go straight into Drago.
Straight elitist. Yo, elitist Gunther is great, bro.
I love this Gunther. Like this dude coming ever since he said that poor shit, that street rat shit. Oh yeah, I like that. European elegance already was because that's how Ludwig Kaiser already act. And then Gunther was like, "Oh yeah, I like what you spitting. Let me get some of that." He's like, "Yeah, all you broke people,
all you brokies,
all you brokies. Look at this shiny belt. Look at this shiny crown. You see that big ass belt that your boys just showed them? I'm about to win that too." Mm-hmm. Cody all humble. Ain't nobody want to hear that humble shit.
We tired of hearing that politician talk. We trying to get somebody talk some shit. And that's what Gunther does every single week.
We out here with money Gunther. Instead of Money Mayweather, it's Money Gunther. Flashing this European. He throwing euros at the hose. He ain't throwing no dollars. He ain't got time for us. He
ain't got time for this American humble pie shit. Fuck that.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, Gunther, you know Gunther a real nigga. Me, Gunther, and Kenny, we should have same goddamn birthday. Gunther is my birthday brethren, okay?
Like NWO, we're gonna make sure we got somebody that's just like deadly. We got rid of Ray. Why? Because we had Gunther. It's like that's Gunther.
Right, that's Gunther.
Black people.
We love Mommy, but that's Gunther.
Right. Like Gunther is the easiest wrestler to ever predict for. It's like he's winning. Where's Gunther? He's winning. That's what he gonna do. And when he does lose, you like it's some bullshit. That's all right because he's about to win for like the next 8 years.
Exactly. Like whenever Gunther has a belt, he's keeping that shit for a long time.
Right.
A long time.
So we get all that bullshit between Cody and Gunther. And they kind of talk shit to him like, yeah, you thought Kevin was your friend, and you see what he did. He beat your ass too. Mm-hmm. Then they had a Brock Lesnar reference. Who everybody keeps. I really don't think Brock Lesnar is coming back just because of the stuff he was involved with. Like if they're able to bring him back through all of that, I'm not going to say anything because they're going to hear enough of it from everybody else.
Exactly.
Like I don't see them bringing somebody back who's like the only other person besides John Laurinaitis that we know is involved in this Vince McMahon joke. So
yeah, that'll be Trips is like fuck that. Vince done made some bold decisions before, but not me. Trips and TKO is saying
Like Brock probably would have been able to come back. Probably would have been back already if that was never exposed. If that had never been revealed, we would have already gotten Gunther versus Brock. Mm-hmm. But Now, apparently, from what I've been reading, they are trying to get us to get to Gunther versus Goldberg.
Oh my! But you know what? That ain't surprising.
But it ain't gonna be at a WrestleMania. It ain't gonna be. It's if it does happen, it's not gonna be at nothing big. It might be at one of the Booty Meat PLEs or a Raw, and he ain't gonna win. He just gonna go. I'm like, I don't know why he would even train to get his ass beat.
Man.
I hope it don't happen. I really hope it don't happen.
I hope it's gonna happen because where was Bad Blood in Atlanta? Who was front row? Bald head ass Goldberg, and he was talking shit with Gunther. So yeah, that's gonna happen, and Goldberg's gonna die.
Yeah, literally.
He's gonna die.
And then they go to commercial. Kofi come back from commercial, get another hype reel from Dragon Lee. He talking about how he gonna unleash the dragon on their asses. So all right, Dragon. We get Braun Breaker versus Kofi Kingston. Y'all already know how that happened. Y'all know how that ended. Braun Breaker murdered him. He got killed by a spear, so he got more negative chess again. After the match, Braun continues to beat his ass, and then Jey Uso makes the save. Then we get a nothing match between R-Truth and The Miz. R-Truth wins by schoolboy pin. Whoop-de-damn-do. We don't care. The big thing that happened, honestly, last night, we saw how SmackDown ended.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw that Roman basically told them, Jimmy and Roman basically said, hey, we need him. You need to go talk to him because we need him. Who is him? It was answered Monday. Him is main event Jey Uso. His big brother Jimmy came backstage, said, hey, we need your help because little bro in them is wildin'. And Jay, he said, nah, he don't give a fuck about that. He ain't trying to hear none of that. He basically told him, you wasted your time coming here. Which in the world of brand splits, I don't even know how he even walked backstage. I mean, I understand you are no yeet. You Jimmy Uso, you Matty Uso and all that, but my nigga, you are on SmackDown. You can't just be.
That is brand split by name only because remember a couple years ago when the same shit was happening, you'll just have motherfuckers show up on opposite brand. I'm like, wait a minute. What they call that shit? Basically, like a hall pass? What do they call that shit?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forget what they called it.
Pretty much certain wrestlers had a hall pass to cross brands. Oh, get the fuck out of here. What's the point of a brand split? The same shit's happening now.
Like Tiffy can do whatever the fuck she wants. She got that briefcase. She can cash it on any damn champion she pleases.
Exactly. But I get it because you got this damn crown jewel shit. So I get why Cody would show up to Raw. I get why Nia will show up to Raw.
Right.
We don't need to see fucking Jimmy Uso on Raw. You know what
they really like, I understand they wanted to like do that for the sake of the story, but it's like, bruh, y'all, like, you couldn't call him. You had to literally crawl, like, you crossed over into enemy lines and ain't nobody noticed you went over to Raw just so you could show up in this nigga's locker room and be like, hey, bro, we need you. And then he ain't let you finish. And he probably got to say, hey, bro, no. That's all he hit it with. No. No yeet. He said, I know I say yeet a lot, but I'm going to say yours. No, yeet.
Exactly. Yeah.
So getting to our main event of the show, we get Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley and Tiffy Time. This was a really good match that ended in a no contest because Nia Jax comes out there and just she fucks shit up. She always got it. She comes in there fucking shit up, letting them know that she the realest in charge. That's right. How I expect. That's how Batty probably be walking in. That's how Batty probably is. She be like, I'm here, niggas. That's Batty. Batty is probably like Nia, low-key.
That's right.
So we get that. That's the show. That's the whole 2 hours. Like I said, Raw was a Raw. Even the football game that was going on against it wasn't really all that. It was drunk. That game was ass too. So it was just like, oh,
sloppy ass game.
I'm like, this is double ass football, ass wrestling. All right. I said, Nia popped up on the scene, letting them know she the realest in charge. That's because the main event was Nia, not Nia, but Raquel and Liv versus Tiffy Time and Rhea. It went to a no contest because Nia Jax interfered. She just had to come out there and let them know, hey, I'm the champ. Y'all women gonna know. I ain't gonna say the B word because they women. But she's just letting them know, hey. And I said, that's probably how you be when you pop up on here like, what up, niggas? It's me, head baddie in charge. Just letting them know, y'all gotta put that respect on her name. That's how Nia be acting. I expect that's probably how you.
Yeah, see, definitely the Nia Jax of this damn podcast. Yeah.
that I love that because she is, to me, she is reminding me of Evolution at the Batista won the Royal Rumble when they tried everything in their power to convince him that JBL tried to run him over. Oh, that's JBL that's trying to do you like that. You want to go after JBL. It's him. No. I'm gonna go after you, Triple. That's how Nia is acting. You don't want to fight me. You don't. No. I just beat you. That's how she's basically telling you don't want those problems. I'll destroy you. Go fight that little girl, Liv. Go fight her. You can beat her. She's like, I think I'm gonna fight you though. She already slipped up and said, I know I can beat her. You what? She turned around like, what? You said you can what me? And she's like, I'll be quiet. Yeah, you are gonna be quiet because she make you eat the cake. She's gonna make you eat the cake, Tiffy man. But let's get into NXT. This is, in my opinion, the first episode of NXT.
Yep.
Because the first 2 episodes, 1 and 2, have been in big arenas. They've been presented, they've been big. This is the first episode live in the new and unmustied CWC. It's brand spanking new. Whatever this is, we're gonna see everything redone. And it survived a hurricane on top of that. So shout out to Orlando. We're getting an NXT in Orlando. I am shocked after last week. And speaking of being shocked, we're getting in a gentleman's duel, and Mike is gonna be like ass as soon as I say this. Lexis King, the King, is taking on Reverse Kofi, Oro Mensah, in a gentleman's duel. Mensah stunned King with a controversial victory, and after the discussion with CM Punk, King is determined to follow the straight and narrow path on his journey as a superstar. So he's going to be fighting as a gentleman, apparently. I am not looking. Yeah.
That is a whole mound of ass.
Who's wasting Lexis King's time? My dude don't need to be in this.
Listen, that knows for the longest, I didn't fool with Lexis King. I didn't like Lexis King. But Lexis King won me over this summer. Hey, man, he needs to go after the Don, okay? Fuck this shit here.
He needs to do something.
First of all, Lash and Jakara, they did a great job of sneakily getting them away from that fucking loser.
That's what I'm low-key hoping. Like, as much as the metaphor was great, they like Noam has disappeared, and it was just the three of them. He had his little match against Ethan Page, and he lost. And now let's just make the meta that it went from the meta 4 to the 3. Now it's Lash and Jakar.
Yeah,
like I really hope they are slowly like, let's let them go their separate ways.
I think that's what they're doing now. I hope like they like Lash and Jakar, they done found their niche on the main roster. Time to show the main roster who these girls are, but you already did it. Time to further get them established up there. Keep that nigga by himself.
Right.
Because obviously he was holding them down.
Yeah, he really was. And before we get to more NXT, just a little bit of news. I forgot all about it. AJ Styles, he finally decided to tweet about, he gave us an update on his injury because a lot of folks were saying, hey, it's a work. It was not a work. He decided to reveal right around midnight this morning. So basically going from the 14th into the 15th. He decided to just retweet. He responded to a fan on Twitter and announced that he has a Liz Frank injury. He said, look it up. It sucks. I thought when I took off my boot, I would have a bone sticking out of my foot. It's described as this is an injury in the middle part of the foot where the metatarsal bones of the forefoot connect to some other bones of the midfoot. It can involve torn ligaments, broken bones, or a combination of both. And it can involve more than one joint in your foot. And then he just tried to say, then he said, so that's an injury that ends running back seasons and took out Cam Newton in 2016. And he retweeted and said, bingo, as the kids say, I'm cooked. Because he is 47 years old. And if y'all didn't know, because I was on the fence, I didn't know if it was a work or not. But the whole storyline was supposed to be, AJ Styles ain't got it no more. That was going to be like, this was basically going to be kind of the start of a retirement tour for him. So for that to happen before he could even start the so-called retirement angle, sucks. So hopefully he gets better. We don't know if he's going to need surgery. We don't know any of that. But I guess we'll just be happy that we got to see him for that little 1 week. Because who knows when he's going to be back. And I'm trying to see, what did WWE describe it? They described it as a mid-foot ligament sprain. So, yeah, hopefully, so I guess he didn't tear nothing. I mean, it's just a sprain, but at 47 years old, that's a hell of a sprain.
Yeah. First off, AJ's 47. Like him and Randy in their 40s just sounds crazy.
Right. AJ Styles, Kanisha, the phenomenal one.
The fact that they're in their fucking mid and late 40s, that's fucking nuts in itself. But
right.
Yeah, Uncle Al, I hope you have a speedy recovery, brother. That's all I can say, really.
Uncle Al, you better smoke some weed, my nigga.
Exactly. At your age, nigga, you better be puffing.
You better go on that Randy. You better smoke on what Randy's smoking on.
Right. Shit, you may need to pick up another 20 pounds. Shit, you better be on that Randy diet.
Shit.
Go on that Randy diet, Uncle Al. Shit.
Randy look like he ate Randy. He ate 2009 Randy. that cancer patient Randy. Oh yeah, this Randy ate him. He ate him. Oh, Kanisha said he need to be a manager to somebody. Probably down the line he will. Back in the NXT, we got another unfortunate match. We got Ridge Holland versus Riley Osborne and Chase U. Raleigh Osborne will once again attempt to get paid back as he battles the powerhouse Ridge Holland. Holland has already beat everybody else's ass in Chase U. This is how you know this is not the WWE official preview because I used ass. He's already beat everybody else's ass in Chase U, so is he going to beat Riley's ass again? We'll see.
I don't
care about this match.
I don't like Ridge, but I'm going to say the same thing that I just said about Lexus. Have him go after the fucking Don. The Don is a challenger.
And speaking of the Don, we are also going to get, because I already know that's we're getting that. The Don, we're going to get a Tony D'Angelo North American Championship celebration. So we'll see how that's going to be. And then speaking of the ladies, we going to get Stephanie Valkyrie making her NXT in-ring debut versus poor baby, Ren St. Clair. She gotta get destroyed again. Poor Ren, she gonna die. Let's see. And then, as booked by the assistant to the GM, Maddie. That's me. I booked this match. I booked half of this match because the other half I don't really care, but y'all gonna like it. We're gonna get Nikita Lyons versus Uno, Dos, Cuatro. My girl Lola Vice. She gonna whoop that ass and then shake that ass because that's how all her matches are booked. I write her matches. I'm the one that writes those matches. So that's gonna be a matchup of ass proportions, emphasis on the ass.
It's literally and figuratively.
Right.
Ass in the ring, and that match is gonna be ass.
So Nikita Lyons is back, and she has already picked a fight with one of the baddest in all of NXT, Lola Vice.
Oh God.
Like me and Greg said last week, and you'll probably agree with us. You're damn right. Y'all gonna sit the fuck down and watch this. Because anytime y'all see the people that I like, oh, you know I had a hand in that part of NXT. Just wait till Miss Parker show up. Because if Lola gonna be there, that means Miss Parker gonna eventually show up. And then when my baby show up, Kalani, that's when I'm just good. That's when I'm just a good person. I don't be pervy. Might be pervy, but I don't. He love her Maya looking ass. I crack up that she really looks like Maya. Ever since somebody said that, I just crack up. I'm like, yeah, your love is like, whoa, I see why Mello got you. Mello, you ain't slick. You ain't slick.
Listen, Kelani, baby. Look, I know you're Matt's baby, but I gotta get mine off real quick. Kalani, baby. Good Lord, she's so that is a beautiful young lady. Okay.
Yeah.
And my only grief with Kaylani is she just needs a personality.
That's all she needs.
And she needs work. She needs extreme work on the mic. Those are my only two. Those are my only two quips. Those are my only two cons when it comes to her. She needs to further develop her personality and her mic skills. Everything else is great. She is great in the ring. And I've said that. She can go. The girl was great in the ring.
Yeah, I honestly can't wait for her. She's still on our roster. She just there. But it's I can't wait to see who is the person that beats her. I don't know, because it ain't Stephanie Recur. It ain't going to be Julia. It might be Delta. But whoever it is, once she is no longer the women's North American champion, that's when the rocket is really gonna go off for her. And I honestly feel like that belt is low-key holding her back at this point. Because she's still that generic horse, she's the workhorse of the women's division. It's all right, we get it. It's time for her to pass that on now. somebody else. Like even like they keep having Sol Ruka go on all these excursions to TNA. Let Kalani go to TNA. Mm-hmm. Kalani need to go to TNA. She can fight for them.
Right.
Like, don't just let Sol Ruka get all. Sol Ruka and Wendy Chu keep getting go over there. Send your the women's North American champion over there. And some of the other ass tag teams over there. Send Lash and Jakara over there because they have the Knockouts tag division. If y'all not gonna let them win, you're not gonna let them win the women's tag titles. At least let them win the Knockouts tag titles.
Exactly.
Because they have no problem letting other people hold their belts. Look, you don't even gotta have a contract to hold the belt.
TNA is all for the exposure. They don't care.
Right.
They are all for the exposure.
Yeah, they will let me and Mike hold the belt if we had, hey, like, we'd be like, hey, we're going to be on TMZ later. Hey, y'all can have these belts real quick. Oh, cool.
Thank you. TNA, they do not stick their nose up at all when it comes to exposure. They don't give a damn. Oh, you're popular? You can have this belt here.
Right. That's their motto. You popular? You can have this belt.
Look, why you think Joe Hendry's ass was in NXT for as long as he was? Exposure to TNA. They didn't give a damn that their most popular star crossed over to the NXT and stayed for a while. That's exposure for them.
Right.
Oh, you want to see
that? People crying like, where'd you go? He on TNA. Y'all better go find it.
Better hope you have Access TV. Right. Oh, you better find other things to watch Joe Hendry.
You better go. You better get your pirate on.
Right. If you really believe, you're going to find a way to see Joe Hendry.
Because he is. And then apparently speaking of Joe Hendry, this man. What the fuck is a Delta? A Delta is if you've been watching NXT, she is that random promo where you see the people like in a Mad Max type of setting in a like wasteland, and then you see some person just beating up random women. That's Delta. Apparently, she's just like the super badass. I don't even know where she's from. I think she's from Australia. I'm gonna look it up, but I just know she don't play. Like all she do is just whip ass. Okay, she's from Mexico. No, she is Australian. I thought she was from fucking Australia. Yeah, she is Australian. She looks scary as hell.
But about Kalani. She basically they put the Rocket feud inside the Rocket last week when she tagged the past 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that.
And helped her 2 weeks ago, and them having that 6-woman tag match last week. So they put the Rocket feud in the Rocket already. It's going to happen. She's going to be the one to beat Roxanne, I think.
Like Roxanne, if it ain't
the main roster. And Kaylani, hopefully by that time, has improved her character. If she could take over, if she could be the top star in that women's division.
Yeah, definitely. Like you when you brought that up a couple weeks ago when they initially, right when she popped up, when Jade and Bianca popped up with her, and you was like, because I was all like, hey, we about to cut her. I'm about to get rid of her. And you were like, oh, wait, I think she about to. Oh no, they love her too much. She with Jay Bianca. Keep her for a little bit longer.
They about to put the belt. They about to put the women's belt on her. Like she's getting that rub from those two. Oh yeah.
That just shows you how much they believe in her, and the fact that she was doing all the little opening promo, like the promos leading up to them going to the CW. I love that too. It's just like you said, she just gotta get that personality out of her. She just got to, like when she was with Jada Bianca, we saw a little bit of it. It's like, there's the star that we all see. There she go. There it is. But it's like, you just need that. You need to do more of that without them, without your big cousins with you.
Exactly. Whatever tips they gave you these past couple weeks, you better hopefully you had that shit written down in your notes on your iPhone or on a notepad or something. You better be studying every night, girl.
Like between that, like, and one of my favorite videos is of her and Mello, and even Mello, it's like her talking like I think it's like her and Riley. He's like, yeah, and then you go say this. She's like, yeah, and then I'm gonna say that. He's like, no, you ain't supposed to say it like that. Like, even he know, like, yeah, you know your baby, you know my baby we gotta toughen her up, Mello. You know we gotta toughen her up. Like, she's, yeah, and then I'm gonna stand like this. He's, no, you're not gonna do that. It's like, yeah, y'all know, y'all both know. Y'all both know. Hey, Mama Bush. She said,
Mama
I need to go back and talk about Vince last week.
Hey, Mama Bush, we love you.
Hey, girl. We'll see. Yeah, we always love us, the mamas. All the mamas. Yeah. We get all the love.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got what should be the main event of NXT. We got our number one contenders triple threat match. We're going to get Wesley versus Javon Adams, the young OG, versus Ego. Ethan Page, the winner, will face Trick Williams at the newest NXT PLE Halloween Havoc. It's a PLE again this time. So the winner goes to Halloween Havoc. I honestly do not know who is going to win this. It really could go to either of those three. Mongo brought up the point. He brought it up multiple times. Wesley is the only person to actually have won a match out of these three people. We saw Javon get destroyed last week, and then we saw Ethan Page lose 2 weeks ago. But Wesley has beat him a rascal.
Right.
The only one. This went from him just having a title shot to him having a one-on-one match to him having a triple threat match.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batty, that was Mama Bush.
yeah, Mama Bush, Batty. Yeah, man. West should win, but I feel like they're gonna have a third match between Trick and Ethan Page.
Yeah,
and they can go ahead and finally wrap that feud up.
Yeah, so Ethan Page can. I mean, they did a great job of putting him in he's in the main event scene. Mm-hmm. But at this point, let's get Page Trick 3. Let's get it out the way, get this done, and then that way we can get to this last little bit of Trick getting finished. Like Trick is getting that seasoning put on him so he can go get ready to be on the main roster. Like I don't see, I honestly see his title run ending as soon as it gets to January. Like bye Trick.
If they got a PLE in the beginning of the year, Oba gonna kill that man.
Like either Oba, Young OG, somebody gonna beat him, and Trick gonna be gone. Somebody gonna whoop that Trick. They gonna whoop his ass. He gonna be gone. He gonna be good on.
Mm-hmm. He gonna be right on Monday Night SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown with Mello.
Right.
He gonna be reunited with Mello on SmackDown. They need to go ahead and just wrap that feud up. This really didn't need to be a triple threat match. You could have just Ethan Page just off of him being a former champ had enough pull. Right. I want a rematch of Halloween Havoc.
That's basically what we're probably on the road to, and then probably Young OG and Wesley go fight.
Exactly. I was just about to say, like, you could have already started a feud between Wesley and Young OG. But you know what? If that's what's going to happen tonight, then you know what? Fine. That's a cool way. That'd be a cool way to get that feud going. So you know what? I'm not. You know what? After second thoughts, I'm not mad at the match. I'm not mad at it. Especially if they go Ethan Trick Part 3, and then you start Young OG and West. Fine. That's a good way to have those two stories split.
Man, shit, this really a mama's boy chat. Yeah, we love our mama.
Hey, if my mom would have been if my mom went so old school, my mom if my mom had social media, she would have popped up too. Shit.
Right.
My mom has social media. She would have been popped up on this podcast.
That should be everything for NXT. Should be a good show. We just got to get through the gentleman's duel and like Nikita Lyons. No, y'all ain't got to get through that. That match can go forever for all I care, just because everything else. But we got to sit through Riley and Ridge and the gentleman's duel just to get the Lola Vice and Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. NXT. It's Tuesday nights is the best night of wrestling.
Yeah, it's my favorite night. It's like Mondays. Monday is Monday. When it's live, it's better. When you know it's taped, and unless it's a taped episode or it's a holiday episode, when you just know and they're like, "Oh, clip show." Oh hell no, nope.
Yeah.
That was just a horrible show, but it is what it is. Tuesdays are honestly the best nights it's the best night of wrestling. Wednesday is pretty good with Dynamite. Thursday is a sleeper. It's Impact. And then Friday you got SmackDown. SmackDown's always good when it's got Roman on there. And Roman has got to the status of he announces when he's going to be on shows. So you already know what shows to tune in to.
Yep. Shit, they got a schedule. They got a schedule of when he's going to appear. So you could plan ahead as to what SmackDowns you go watch.
Exactly.
Like they got a whole list of his next few appearances. Yeah. I've admitted it a while back that NXT is the best show out right now. It's just gotten better and better. Is it perfect? No. Is there some shit that I'm like, I don't know? Yes. Right. But NXT, the good outweighs the meh. I won't even say bad. It's just meh. Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything bad on NXT. It's just some meh. Like those two matches, meh. Who cares? Whatever. Like we don't need to see Oro. Like Oro, he can or go. Lexus needs something else. Ridge and Riley, wrap that on up too. Wrap it on up.
We need to do that.
And then let's get Jade and Lola going. Let's get it going. Hopefully Jada shows up tonight and interferes in that match so we can get that feud going. But yeah, it's gonna be a good NXT. Looking forward to it.
So yeah, I would say we definitely been electrified. So that'll do us tonight for UTR Presents NXT on deck. But follow us. You know, we air. Not only do we air every Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Monday through Thursday, but Monday, and Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 6:05 ish. Heavy on the ish. Usually Thursdays, right then and there at the bottom, you see it scrolling. We're live 8:45, 9-ish on Thursdays. But if you're subscribed to us, you will get those notifications. And how do you get those notifications? If you follow us, facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. And we also got a glorious link tree. Follow our link tree /Under the Ring Pod and our fingertip.com /Under the Ring Pod. And if you follow the page, you'll get the notifications. You follow our boy, Greg. He was just talking in the chat a few seconds ago because he's talking about his mom commenting on here. So yeah, follow our boy, Greg Bush SK. He hanging out. He resting and recovering. Hopefully, he will be back on Thursday. Follow Rock Reels 44, our first ever Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions champion. And the man behind the camera, Rock Reels 44. Our reigning and defending Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions champion, the teacher man, Mike Ciampa, at Mr. Freshbeard.
Yes.
Follow him.
Yes.
Or follow me, the double champ, the final Matty, at The Right Answer. Or follow our street team captain, Boreal Maliente, and our boy, our local news correspondent. Congratulations to our boy. He just got him a real award for real media, real news media. He doing real work out here for his big project that he did for out there down there in Georgia. He is accepting it in New York City. So congratulations to our boy, Justin Devontae Baxley. That D don't stand for Devontae, but he one of us, so it's Devontae.
Devontae.
And then, hold on. I'm gonna put these comments up here too. Yeah, good night, Kanisha.
Night, Kanisha.
Reggie, me and Mike, you damn right. We dedicate our dominance to Reggie.
You're damn right, Batty.
Love you too, Batty.
Yeah. Long live Reggie.
Good night, Batty. And we'll tell him you said congratulations. So until next time, y'all. Damn, I gotta find it. Up there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Till next time, y'all, be safe in doing whatever you're doing. But most importantly, down, y'all. We're down. Hey.
Down. Hey. Down.
Down, y'all.
Down.
Y'all tomorrow.
What's love? Peace.